Smallpox, a disease that once struck fear into the hearts of millions, has a remarkable story of triumph over adversity. This tale of human ingenuity, scientific progress, and global cooperation spans centuries and continents, culminating in one of the greatest achievements in public health history. Today, we'll delve into the fascinating journey of how humanity conquered this ancient scourge. Smallpox has been a formidable foe throughout human history, with evidence of its existence dating back to ancient Egyptian mummies. This highly contagious viral infection, characterized by fever and a distinctive skin rash, was a ruthless killer. It's estimated that smallpox was responsible for 300 to 500 million deaths in the 20th century alone. The disease didn't discriminate, affecting rich and poor, young and old across all corners of the globe. The story of smallpox eradication begins long before modern medicine. In fact, early attempts to combat the disease can be traced back to 10th century China. Here, a practice known as variolation was developed. This involved deliberately infecting people with a mild form of smallpox to induce immunity. While crude and sometimes dangerous, this method spread to other parts of Asia and eventually to Europe and the Americas. However, the real turning point in the fight against smallpox came in 1796 with Edward Jenner's groundbreaking work. Jenner, an English physician, observed that milkmaids who had contracted cowpox seemed immune to smallpox. This led him to conduct an experiment that would change the course of medical history. He took material from a cowpox lesion and inoculated it into the arm of a young boy. Later, when the boy was exposed to smallpox, he showed no signs of infection. Jenner's discovery, which he called vaccination, from the Latin vacca, meaning cow, was revolutionary. It provided a safer alternative to variolation and laid the foundation for modern immunology. However, it would take nearly 2 centuries before this discovery could be leveraged to eradicate smallpox globally. The 20th century saw significant advancements in vaccine production and distribution, but smallpox remained a global threat. In 1958, the Soviet Union proposed a global smallpox eradication campaign to the World Health Assembly. This idea gained traction, and in 1966, the World Health Organization, WHO, launched the Intensified Smallpox Eradication Program. This ambitious program faced numerous challenges. Logistical hurdles in reaching remote populations, cultural resistance to vaccination, and the need for international cooperation on an unprecedented scale were just a few of the obstacles. The campaign required not only medical expertise, but also diplomacy, cultural sensitivity, and sheer determination. One of the key strategies employed was ring vaccination. Instead of attempting to vaccinate entire populations, health workers would identify smallpox cases and then vaccinate anyone who had been in contact with the infected individual. This targeted approach proved highly effective in containing outbreaks. The last known natural case of smallpox occurred in Somalia in 1977. A young hospital cook named Ali Mao Mullen contracted the disease but survived. His case marked the beginning of the end for smallpox. Over the next 2 years, intensive surveillance continued to ensure no new cases emerged. Finally, on May 8, 1980, the World Health Assembly declared smallpox eradicated, the first and only human disease to achieve this status. The success of the smallpox eradication campaign cannot be overstated. It saved countless lives and paved the way for other global health initiatives. The strategies developed during this campaign have been applied to other disease eradication efforts, including the ongoing fight against polio. However, the story of smallpox doesn't end with its eradication. Today, samples of the virus are still kept in two high-security laboratories, one in the United States and one in Russia. This has sparked debates about whether these samples should be destroyed or kept for research purposes. Proponents argue that the samples could be crucial for developing defenses against potential bioterrorism, while others contend that their very existence poses a risk. The legacy of smallpox eradication extends beyond public health. It stands as a testament to what can be achieved through global cooperation and scientific advancement. The campaign brought together countries that were often at odds politically, demonstrating that health can be a unifying force even in times of geopolitical tension. Moreover, the smallpox story highlights the importance of vaccination in public health. In recent years, vaccine hesitancy has emerged as a significant challenge in various parts of the world. The success of the smallpox eradication campaign serves as a powerful reminder of the life-saving potential of vaccines. The triumph over smallpox also underscores the value of sustained, long-term efforts in tackling global health challenges. The eradication campaign spanned decades and required unwavering commitment from multiple generations of health workers, scientists, and policymakers. This persistence in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds offers valuable lessons for current and future health initiatives. As we reflect on the smallpox story, it's worth considering its relevance to contemporary health challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic, for instance, has brought global health security into sharp focus. While the situations are different, smallpox had a vaccine when the eradication campaign began, whereas COVID-19 required rapid vaccine development. There are parallels in the need for global cooperation, effective vaccination strategies, and public trust in science. The smallpox eradication campaign also provides insights into the importance of surveillance and data in managing disease outbreaks. The WHO's emphasis on case reporting and contact tracing was crucial to the success of the smallpox campaign. These same principles have proven vital in managing other infectious diseases, including COVID-19. Furthermore, the smallpox story highlights the potential of targeted interventions. The ring vaccination strategy demonstrated that with the right approach, it's possible to control a disease without necessarily vaccinating entire populations. This concept of smart, data-driven interventions continues to influence public health strategies today. It's also worth noting the economic impact of disease eradication. The WHO estimates that the $300 million spent on smallpox eradication saves the world roughly $1 billion annually in vaccination and monitoring costs. This return on investment showcases how public health initiatives can have far-reaching economic benefits. As we look to the future, the smallpox story offers both hope and caution. It shows that with concerted effort, even the most formidable diseases can be overcome. At the same time, it reminds us of the ongoing need for vigilance. While smallpox has been eradicated in the wild, the potential for its return, whether through laboratory accident or intentional release, necessitates continued preparedness. The eradication of smallpox stands as one of humanity's greatest achievements. It represents a triumph of science over disease, of international cooperation over national self-interest, and of long-term vision over short-term thinking. As we face current and future health challenges, the smallpox story serves as both an inspiration and a blueprint for action. In conclusion, the story of smallpox eradication is more than just a chapter in medical history. It's a testament to human ingenuity, perseverance, and the power of collective action. From the early days of variolation in ancient China to Jenner's revolutionary vaccine, and finally to the WHO's global eradication campaign, the fight against smallpox spans centuries and continents. It reminds us that even the most daunting challenges can be overcome with dedication, cooperation, and scientific advancement. As we navigate the complex health landscape of the 21st century, the lessons from the smallpox eradication campaign remain relevant. They underscore the importance of global cooperation, the power of vaccines, and the need for sustained commitment to public health. The smallpox story challenges us to think big, to collaborate across borders, and to believe in the possibility of transformative change. In a world where health challenges continue to evolve, the triumph over smallpox stands as a beacon of hope and a call to action. It shows us what's possible when we unite against a common enemy. And it inspires us to tackle the health challenges of today and tomorrow with the same determination and ingenuity. The eradication of smallpox may be history, but its legacy continues to shape our approach to global health, reminding us that with science, cooperation, and persistence, we can achieve the seemingly impossible. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more informative videos.